Well, hello everybody. This is me, Stan, again here in Puerto Vallarta with another one of your weekly video fishing reports. And they're really pretty popular and it's pretty fun, and so I think we'll just keep doing them. But right now, there's been a lot of some very interesting things that have happened here lately, and it's kind of surprising actually. We've been seeing roller coaster water temperatures. Right now we're seeing water temperatures outside of the bay at 71, 72 degrees. To give you an idea, last week, or I would say maybe a week and a half ago, they were up around 82, 84. We're back down to 71, 72, and then, you know, we had some interesting current changes. So we're in a transition period where we can't really kind of figure out if it's winter or summer water out there, and it's just really playing havoc with the fish. They don't know if they should be coming or if they should be going. One of the things we've seen this week, which we had a whole lot of the cold water fish disappear, and you know, I see a few guys posting some pictures out there, a snapper out there on Memorial, and I thought that was just pure baloney. But talking to Captain Caesar out there, he said no, they got some 15, 20 pounders out there around El Morro, and they've also got some striped marlin on the backside of El Morro from there out to Corbetena, and not too many sailfish in that area, but there have been a few, so anything's possible out there if you're gonna go out there and give it a try. Bait, a lot of bait. We, believe it or not, we're seeing ballyhoos out there. Not a real common bait. It's not that unusual, but we don't see that many ballyhoos normally around here. We got what else? We got goggle eyes. We got flying fish. We got skipjack tuna. We got a lot of different species out there right now for bait. Goggle eyes. I don't really think about sardines, but it would surprise me if they're out there. And well, that's good news. Like I said, striped marlin are out there, Corbetena. Striped marlin are spread out pretty much everywhere, especially off the point of Punta de Mita. You go out anywhere from 5 to 8, 10 miles out there. You know, they were swarming out there. Now that we got a lot of ballyhoos out there, they should be out there again. That tiny little rice bait that was causing so many problems here for the last few, for about the last week, they seem to have either been eaten or drifted out. So that's good news. But as far as fishing goes, we're in a transition period right now, and you know, you gotta kind of keep your expectations in check there, because a lot of guys around here are saying a lot of stories about a lot of different things, and basically none of it's true. So we need to see the water temperature settle down a little bit before things will start getting better out there. But we're seeing some good news as well out there at Corbetena. They've got 20 to 50 pound football tuna. You could get 7, 8, maybe 10 of those out there. Of course, you'll be using a kite, and kite's probably the best way to go out there pretty much always. But using a kite out there, they're doing a single line hookup, but if you use the double trouble where you use 2 lines coming off the each one line, because they have 2 lines, you can get 4 of them out there, and that might work for you a little bit better. But right now, that's a little bit of a secret. Live bait is working as well. Plenty of skippies out there, which are skipjack tuna. They're in about 6 pounds, which is perfect marlin bait, but there's no marlin, only stripers. Sailfish are going to be up north of Sayulita, in that area right there. You're going to have to work for them, no guarantees, but they'll still be stripers up that way. And if you find any kind of floating debris or anything like that, some guys have been hitting some Dorado out there. It's not like it's going to happen to you. And of course, you know, one guy hits one fish and he puts it all over the internet about 60 different times. And, you know, Mexican marketing is, well, embellish isn't quite the word for it. But yeah, so now you learn to expect that, but when you hear it, you still want to believe it. That's the funny thing. And well, other than that, we're seeing the temperatures coming up now. Just about the end of May, we're going to be pretty much into the summer swing of things. The humidity is going to be up, the temperatures will be up on a daily basis, and of course, you know, weather patterns always follow water temperatures, and right now things are cool, so who knows what's going to happen in the next few days. But summer always comes on, the weather's warming up, the sun's up longer, so, you know, these cool waters are just staying short-lived. So, all in all, the fishing is still good here. It's not what you would expect in the coming months, and we're coming out of the winter season, so, you know, if you're willing to go out there and have a little fun, you can do that. Right now, your best bang for your buck would be 8 hours, because that's pretty much where all the species are. With the El Morro and Marietta Islands, and even out there at Corbetena with the snapper, they're more or less the Huachalongos, the striped ones out there. But with the snapper out there, you know, it makes it worthwhile. So 6 hours in the bay, it's going to be a small game. Some days are better than others. and well, that's just normal for him. So you got a captain knows what he's doing. You'll be all right. Yeah, you'll have fun. Just like I said, kind of keep your expectations in check, and you'll be all right. Yeah. So there you go. Hey, listen, if you come down to Puerto Vallarta, we've got a lot of specialized services we can provide for you. Tours, transfers from the airport. We have, for a few people up to big groups, and I've got a lot of vans, so we can, pick you up, move you around. Private tours, private excursions. Benjamin, my tour guy, he can fix you up with everything. You got to be careful right now. A lot of these tours aren't running every day, and some of these companies are selling you a tour for whatever day you want to go, and they're not really checking. So, especially with Vallarta Adventures, if you buy a tour from an agent that's, not really a certified agent, and they're just kind of selling tickets for you, you're going to be out of your money, and that's a bad thing. So just be careful who you're dealing with, the transfers, the tours, and, basically anything you need, t-shirts naturally. But if you have any questions, give us a call. Remember, we won't sell you a timeshare. We're the only people in Puerto Vallarta that pretty much won't, and we're the only real... there's a lot of people that argue with this, but we're the only real fishing company here in Puerto Vallarta. We got 21 years, and we got no interest in ripping off today because our business is long term, and frankly, most of the people who go fishing with me are my friends. So if you want to be my friend, let's go fishing. So for now, this is Stan. Down here in Puerto Vallarta, where it's warming up a little bit. Hey, listen, another thing. Jalisco, which is the state we're in, they're talking about no more mask mandates. The numbers down here are, you don't even hear about it anymore. They're not even talking about it. They're just following, whatever lead they're being told out there. And it's safe in Mexico. So the travel warnings were all about baloney, but if you check the travel warnings, you'll see that Puerto Vallarta is safe. It's the only place in Mexico that's safe. Actually, if you check those travel warnings, it's pretty much one of the few places in the whole world that the United States is calling safe now. So, I don't know, man. I think Puerto Vallarta is safer than Chicago any day of the week, but there you go. But anyway, we'll stay away from that stuff. So right now, come on down and have a little fun. If you need vape stuff, we're doing vape. Yeah, I know it's not supposed to be legal, but it's one of those kind of things they don't seem to care down here. And so we'll just cut this one short. Until next week, this is Stan saying don't forget to catch your fish. And again, give us a call if you need anything. Hasta luego. And oh, by the way, thanks for support. Share, and tell a friend. Always tell a friend. Hasta luego.